formula or answer for what will or will not conjure feelings of nostalgia. It could be anything, really. In my opinion, being nostalgic for something means you not only have a yearning to revisit it, but share it with others as well. In this episode, we take a slight detour off the beaten path of our typical fare by way of a producer pick and find ourselves revisiting something very near and dear to her heart. Hi, this is Derek, and tonight we are looking back on author Christopher Pike and the young adult horror genre.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out. Thunder! Thundercat!
Gordon's alive.
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Yesterdaze. I am, of course, your host, Derek J. Hoover, and I'm joined by Dustin and Jason. My friends, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
We're talking about books. I was a bookworm as a
Books. Check them out.
Did you? That's a great song, by the way.
Dude, what a hook.
You earn a lot of personal pan pizzas in your day for like.
kid. Hell yeah, man! I was a Book It MVP.
Would they limit you with one topping?
Most valuable pepperoni.
Yeah.
Second only to Most Valuable Primate, my favorite film.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Wait a minute. It's a monkey. The producers of Air Bud would like you to meet Jack, the rookie player who skates a little faster, shoots a little harder, and is driving everyone bananas. MVP, Most Valuable Primate.
Are we gonna have like monkey bars in here and stuff?
Great
Great series.
It's no Summer of Monkeys, but
No,
it was
it-
pretty close.
You can't touch
That chimp
Summer
had
Monkeys.
a wicked slap shot,
Oh, man.
knuckle puck and everything.
Holster that for next week. I got chimp related news
He
next
ripped
week.
that
Chimp
guy's
news
face
to kick off July. Oh, buddy, I'm looking forward because I see your face. You're
Yeah,
all,
I love
And I know you
chimps.
love chimps.
I know it's not good to abuse animals in that way, but I mean maybe just a little bit. Maybe abuse them just.
I
a
was
little.
watching a little bit of Lancelot Link Secret Chimp last
yeah?
night. I was watching some clips where
That's what I'm bringing up next week.
they were pretending to be a rock band. So there was a chimp on drums and a chimp on guitar. And you're a damn fool if you think I switched that off. You watched that in full, and
There was
you
something
enjoyed it.
like late '90s, maybe early aughts. On like, didn't TBS have something where they were dressing
Yes.
chimps up in
There was a couple
clothing and-
things.
Yeah.
I think it was syndicated. I remember something on TBS.
Chimp
and
Channel?
then I remember
All chimps all the
afternoons
time.
on Fox in syndication just before the Fox Kids afternoon block would start. They had oh god,
I know what you're talking about. I
yeah.
remember all of it. Yeah.
and there was the what was the little books, the Mr. Face and Mr. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Mr.
The
books.
scary Richard Scary books. Is that them?
No, but Richard Scary adjacent.
They're like all
They're all
solid colors.
Yeah,
They're
I know those. I guess I
Mr.
just
Grumpy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. And then usually you would have about at least around here 2:30. You would have Fantastic Four with Brian Austin Green, and then you go right into
No
your
dag.
Fox Kids.
Just the bag.
Just dag. No dag.
Gotta
just
get that dag.
You got it. We got to get those two.
Dag
working
and bag
together.
and their brick and mortar.
I wish he had
Yeah.
another name to add in there. Maybe like Tyler is his real first name, because then it could be Teabag.
Wouldn't
That
be
was a
great?
missed opportunity.
Tyler, Brian,
Maybe.
Austin Green. 3 first names.
I have some stuff. Should I show you the stuff in my bag here? Or
Well,
not?
I need the intro music. We need like a name for this, or like it feels like it is now a set segment, and I'm not opposed to it. I just feel it needs a little something.
Jason's Corner. Look what I found. It's in a bag or maybe a pillowcase.
Who knows?
You're that guy!
The My Pillow guy.
You're that guy!
The My Pillow guy. How did you know? The My Pillow guy.
Hey, you're that guy!
The My Pillow guy.
go down. It go down. It go down. It go.
Sips up with the Bob. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Spitball. Okay, yellow man, little thing where the guy comes out of the face and he's like, what you girl cooking you? What is the rap music? They're hipping and hopping and a bit and a bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
All right, I'll separate that and I'll put a beat over it or something.
Yeah. Put some like real hard rock music behind it. That's what I like.
Throw
all right.
in the Ion Springfield music.
First of all, I went to the dollar store and I found some more of these figures.
Yeah.
These mini figures, these little cake toppers. And do you think that's what they're supposed to be?
I think that's
little figures,
I
no
think it's
points
like-
of articulation, and they stand on a black disc.
A
Can't be
marriage-
They're
chess
past-
pieces because you would have to remember what everything is.
I think it's a marriage between cake toppers and just like PVC figures like Smurfs or Astrosnicks.
Well, who do we have here?
Let's see. We got a Stimpy. We got a Patrick. We have Man at
SpongeBob.
Arms, SpongeBob.
And a man at arms
Yeah.
with the toilet plunger. in
Yeah.
his hand.
Yeah, he's gonna. Well, he does get shit done on it.
So those are new. Those aren't
Yes.
necessarily vintage. I was just there. I don't know what I was doing there. Maybe I was like getting like a cookie or something. I don't know. What it
Who
was.
knows?
Anyway, there's some fun. I have a Ren and Stimpy one. That's probably
Yeah,
where my
I need a
collection
Ren.
will
I
end.
need a Ren one.
This one is something I found at a sale. It had no vintage items, except this.
Oh yeah,
One of those little lip guys.
I saw one at your brother's store. I almost grabbed that, but I opted for a couple of Astrosnicks.
What is that from?
Do you remember these or not?
Twizzlers? Makes mouths happy?
I don't know. The one that I
Do you
always
remember
remember is
these,
the one in
Dustin,
the
or not?
leather
I don't think
bomber
so.
jacket, but I remember those.
I see those lips. I think Rolling Stones. I also think Rocky Horror, and then Twizzlers commercials.
I definitely think Twizzlers too, but there was like a series of these. Were they Hardee's, Derek?
I think it might have been Hardee's.
And it's kind of like a sexier version of Audrey too from Little Shop of Horrors. If
Trampier.
she had those lips, probably would have eaten.
Hey Audrey,
More
what,
men.
what them lips do?
Yeah.
What them lips do?
Sing like.
Ow!
Oh, crap! He was like a real Motown singer. He was from
Yeah,
the
I
Four
can't.
Tops.
Oh,
can't
geez,
remember
I
his name
bet.
right now off the top of my head.
Google Lens says it is a vintage 1980s Tang Hot Lips Mouth
Tang.
2-inch PVC figure.
That's right.
So I don't know. Did Tang have commercials with lips in it? Maybe.
I think they did. Yeah.
Man, Tang came up recently.
We
the
all
other
know
day,
what
too.
Tang is short for.
Poo-Tang?
Yeah.
Or Pootie
Pootie
Tang.
Booty tank.
Sarate. All right, these are fun.
Salome.
You remember these?
Oh, hell yeah.
I do too. Dustin somehow
No
escaped
blind
Dustin's
spot.
memory.
You had one.
But it's like a human body. Instead of a head, though, it's like big red lips,
Yeah.
black inside of the mouth, and some white teeth. And this one happens to be dressed like a little baby.
Yeah.
Like in his pajamas.
He's waiting for bed.
He's even got the little thing in the back where the butt,
butt
the
flap?
butt flap, yeah.
Yep.
Where the lip head can take a shit.
Trapdoor.
Yeah.
I don't want to see what this thing's excretion looks like.
Oh dear.
Here's something that Derek might like.
Oh.
There's a little Batman.
That's a little Batman.
I think he's from 93, 94.
Yeah.
It's an animated series, is what it looks like.
It does, but Derek, correct me if I'm wrong. There were like different eras of the animated series.
Yes, that is more New Adventures, and that would have been probably.
Is that
No.
Bruce Timm?
It's all Bruce Timm.
Okay.
But New Adventures is when they went to.
Don't throw Bruce.
Sorry.
They left. They left Fox, and it went to
He's got a hole in his back.
to Kids WB, and was I think paired with the animation style changed a little bit.
It became Batman and Robin, right?
Well, it was the New Adventures of Batman and Robin on Fox, and then when it went to WB, it was the new the new Batman Adventures. Robin finally became Nightwing. Tim Drake was introduced. Batgirl was on.
See, I didn't watch a lot of
And we're
almost
not
every
even going to
episode.
get into Batman Beyond and Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, that was a whole other
There's
thing.
a
The character models
lot.
were I didn't care for them. Like Bruce looked different. The Joker there's a lot of
It was
changes
weird,
I didn't
yeah.
care for.
You could turn him into a belt buckle. You get an adapter there, and you can have Batman right
You should
there.
you should 100% turn that into a belt
obviously.
buckle. I have two more things. This first round here are some bendy figures from I think 1995.
Oh, Paul Bearer and Goldust. Hell yeah.
Professional wrestling bendy figures. I got these at a sale for maybe like 50 cents a piece. I think they go 15-ish
Yeah.
for these. Just old school WWF.
Yeah, these don't look
professional wrestling
familiar,
figures.
but obviously I know who they're supposed to be right out the gate.
Yep, you knew who they were.
And they have their signatures on their back. That's fun.
I was just telling Dustin, I got some like attitude
Every kid
era
wants
figures.
a plump guy in a suit.
Paul Bear, you know what his original wrestling name was?
No,
When he was in one of the other territories? Percy Pringle.
but he was a valet that, or not a valet. Valets are usually ladies,
Well, yeah,
right?
he was
a
always
manager.
kind of a manager,
Okay.
and he would
Jesus.
talk. But he still kind of sounded the same, just not as
that high
crazy.
pitched quivering voice.
And he was just a sassy Southern man, Percy Pringle.
How to? Because I have a lot to smile on Mount Gordon, Sonny. I don't care what anybody says. Put the camera on my man. Put the camera on Luger. My man Gordon is here today.
Well, I'll tell you what, yes, he is here today, and we're going to, first of all, take a look at part of the training regimen that this man Luger goes through with Rick Rude, and, of course, all of it masterminded, if you will, by Percy Pringle.
Yeah,
And so I knew him from that. I think that was with the Von Erichs in WCCW, so I would watch it after school
He
before
was,
Batman 66.
he was a loved figure backstage, wasn't he?
Yeah,
didn't people
everybody
love
loved
him?
him.
He seemed like a good dude.
Yeah, he was at Comic-Con a couple times,
rest
like
in peace.
randomly. They just made an announcement like, Paul Bearer is at booth whatever for the next 1 hour
Hell yeah.
signing. And it was like, holy shit, I'm already in line for somebody else.
Okay, so if you're at a convention like that, and obviously Paul Bear isn't his real name, I don't know what his name was, but when he shows up to an event like this, is he dressed like the Paul Bear character, or is he dressed in like a Hawaiian shirt without the pancake makeup all over his face?
He was in a suit. He had sunglasses on. No pancake makeup.
Yeah.
But it was like kind of in character, but
You
not.
kinda want that,
yeah,
right?
Kind of not.
Like if I'm gonna pay you $25 for a photo, you look like the fucking thing that I want the photo for.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Anyway, those are cool. I couldn't pass those up.
Yeah.
I was telling Dustin I bought some like Attitude Era in like 1997 through 99 action figures for real cheap, and then I just flipped a lot of them today for a pretty penny.
And Derek got to see Gold Dust in
did.
his first ever live wrestling match.
As Dustin Runnels.
As Dustin Runnels. He
He's
wrestled
great.
in Derek's first match
I'm-
with
I'm-
some Von Erichs.
It was a big night.
Oh, really? Wrestling.
It was a big night for Derek and Henry.
The last thing I have is hopefully something that will be added to Derek's collection.
Oh?
And that is a little Batmobile. 1989.
And there's a little Batman in it.
I think he might be missing a thing over the top. I don't know.
I
but
don't think he's missing
a bubble?
I don't think so.
it's from 1989, DC
Yes, it is.
Comics.
I believe your brother had one, and I think it's supposed to be a
something
remote
shoot out?
control. And I do think a missile shot out of the
Okay.
middle, but
They allowed projectiles in the 90s.
Yes.
It was the 70s they weren't allowed.
Oh, was that right?
There were,
Boba Fett.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks
Boba Fett.
looks like the front has something for
Where?
And I don't know if it's remote controlled. It feels pretty light with with
Okay,
no
no,
electronics.
no.
But the
I'm
back
thinking- I'm
wheels,
thinking of a different one.
The back
Yeah,
wheels
sorry.
got this kind of mechanism right here,
Oh, the ratchet.
like when you
Okay.
go back. Yeah,
You're holding that like a phone.
I would be honored to put that in my collection. I have got to buy some more shelves in that. The office is a. Are we done with the showcase? Because
That's it. And before you tell us about the office, tell us more about that because you probably know more about
okay.
that piece than I do.
So if I'm not mistaken, let me get my flashlight on here. This little fella, I feel like there was supposed to be a missile
A missile in my house, Gary!
where.
Oh, right up front, for
right
sure.
up front.
This is my
Because
guess. You go backwards with the car and it drives forward for a little bit, and maybe it automatically fires at
That's
that
what
point.
I think because this is a it has a ratchet effect and then it'll go.
Or
It's
is
got
it-
a
so you
dinky
can
little
hold it?
Batman,
That'd be awesome.
a dinky little Batman in there.
Yeah.
And then of course, as Toy Biz is going to do, for some reason you have to have a 1989 gold and black bat insignia,
Which isn't on the actual car in the movie.
No.
But that symbol was everywhere, and you got to have it.
you had to put it on there.
But yeah, that was at a sale at
And
a
his
really
hubcaps.
nice house, and I got it. I think it was $1. So
Oh, my
that is
goodness.
yours. You can have that.
Thank you.
Enjoy that. I think that was a cool little
This
little
is perfect
pickup.
because I have quite the Batman display.
This is my
Building.
This is my strategy when I'm out there looking for vintage stuff. If it's cheap enough, I'm not going to send you a message. I'm just
Yeah.
going to buy it.
Yeah.
And I'll surprise you on the show with it, and maybe you want it, maybe you don't. But if it's a little bit more expensive or it's a handful of things that up, then I'm going to send you a picture, and
Sure,
then
sure,
if you
sure.
want it, you tell me.
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
That's all I got. You said you had some stuff too, right?
Well, that's for the next show. As far as my bag of goodies, but no, the office update. I would say that it is probably about 75 to 80% there. I have the huge Origins display with Eternia. Eternia is officially put together.
Yeah. Now, a couple weeks ago, Derek was saying he's only going to put the stickers on. Like,
it didn't work out that way.
Is that what it was? You were not going to put it all together
in the text thread. He's
I'm
just going to do the stickers tonight, and then hours later he finishes it and he just goes, "Whoops."
Yep. Whoops.
But how can you not though? I'm sure that it is. Yeah. It's like pinching a hose, and all of a sudden the box is open on this thing.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like, oh
open,
my God.
and I'm sitting there looking at everything. I'm like, my God. So what am I supposed to do? Put this all back in the box and open it up? I'm like, oh look, Henry, let's put it together. And I'm looking at some of the instructions on how to put the most, aside from the stickers, because that was about 2 hours.
I'd be terrified to screw that up.
Putting in, I had to be very, very careful. I had tweezers.
Sure you did.
I had an X-Acto knife, so if it was slightly off, I could.
I'd have like
pop it up
3
a little.
different
Shauna was
adjustable lamps, just
Dabbing
like
his brow.
Yeah,
I had lights. I had and
like
I'm
he's
just
diffusing a bomb or something.
slowly peeling stuff back if it's wrong, and then just adjusting it a little.
But yeah, you get the Goonies chunk interrogation lamps to have it all lit up. Yeah,
that's it.
It's a process.
So it was 74 fucking stickers. 74 stickers.
Yeah, and he wasn't done. That was the foreplay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a little warmed up.
Because then I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I got to put this fucking thing together.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially when I looked at the instructions for the central tower, it like you snapped pieces together and then screwed them into place. I'm like, okay, yep, no, I'm not going to sit there with these tiny screws that are this big and try to do that with. I love my son to death, but my very rambunctious 6-year-old. Not
it's
happening.
Like old school Christmas Day. Kid gets a train set. It's already set up and it's running around the tree. It's
amongst
not
all
in a
the
box.
wrapping paper. Yeah.
So it's the equivalent of that.
So
I
Henry
put it all
sees
together.
After you're done putting together, Henry sees it, and is his mind blown, or is he not give you the reaction you want?
Oh no, his mind was blown. Now, initially, what happened?
He's been programmed to have a reaction. That's why he's left it in the box as long as he did,
Yes.
so it could be an event.
Yeah.
So, we wake up and we're kind of chilling on the couch, and I'm sending some messages to people, and he happens to glance at my phone. He's in a nosy period right now.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Well, I want to see. Well, who are you talking to?
You gotta be careful when you're opening those pictures you're getting. Then
yeah, that's why. I've had to start giving Dave Lindsay
of the toys that Jason is sending, because then he'll be like, "Oh, Dad, I want that," and you're
well,
like,
I
"I'm
also
on a
have
budget."
to give like a very real warning to Dave Lindsay because some of the shit he sends. But
Cake
like,
City.
He sees cake for days. He sees it, Dad. I was like, yeah, buddy. He's like, you put the Blue Castle together. I'm like, yeah, I was gonna surprise you. He goes, but Dad, we were supposed to have teamwork. And I was like, oh fuck.
He's like, fuck, now I gotta buy another one.
But yeah, I gotta buy another one. But luckily, I had an ace up my sleeve.
Oh yeah, he got to do the inaugural.
He got
ride.
to do the maiden voyage of
the tram,
the monorail.
Monorail. Okay.
I was like, yeah, buddy, I put it together because it's very, very tricky. Oh, Dad. So I was like, but I was like, I saved something special for you. He goes, you did? I was like, yeah, come on. Well, you want to go downstairs? You want to see it? Yeah, let's go. Didn't even take. He's obsessed with neck pillows right now. So he has
really?
He has a fucking neck pillow on.
He's just always uncomfortable.
Yeah, he just has to get his head straight. So we run downstairs, and he's like, wow, and he's like, just look at it, Dad. And he like looks around. We got a lot of work to do. I was like, okay, I got something special saved for him. I was like, you see that shuttle right there? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, nobody, not even Dad, has turned that on and let it do a full trip around.
Is it electric?
rails.
You put a battery in there?
might not work.
Okay.
Yeah, couple.
The failure will be yours, child, if it doesn't work.
It will be all yours. So he's like, really? I was like, yeah, get the step stool. I'm like, okay. And pointed to the button, like, flip the switch. And it goes, he goes, oh, and it did a full trip around there. He's like, wow. So what ended up happening was that whole weekend turned into, let's just have fun. And let's hang out at home.
That should be every week.
And let's just say yes. Let's just say yes to as many
saw that
things
movie.
as we can.
Yes, man.
I think that was the same. We went to the item shop.
Yes day.
I traded in some things and I got some things. It was just a good weekend, and Henry and I put together my office. We opened all of my Masters of the Universe Origins figures, and we opened all of my Masterverse figures.
And you got rid of the packaging?
We got rid of the packaging,
okay.
And it took... So we filled every single garbage can that we had, and there was still stuff that I had to put in the garage to be thrown away later that's going in the trash tomorrow.
And you can tell, Shauna, it's good that we keep these garbage cans full of my toy trash. It'll keep those damn trash pandas
damn
out.
Raccoons out.
Speaking of Shauna, Derek came over to my house yesterday. I had picked up some glasses, character glasses for both of you guys. I was at the state sale.
Some beautiful chipmunk
and Derek wanted like 4 or 5 of them. I had them. He's like, I'm in town. I'm doing some errands. Let me come over to your house and get them. I said, all right. And so he comes over with his minivan, and it's full with his child. Who, anytime Derek starts talking like Henry, I'm like, I don't think that he talks like that. Kid talks like that.
Yeah.
Because I went out to the car, and he immediately saw me. He's like, I got a new video game. He's like, try this cotton candy. And I'm like, all right. And he bullied me eating the cotton candy.
Yeah.
I had a sugar fit later on after that.
He kept it to himself at wrestling, I think.
Well, that's kind of it. Like, a lot of times kids are reserved or shy around people, but with me, that kid just he blew up right away. And
he's always been that way with you, though.
I remember at Ernest Day and stuff, we're walking around a little bit.
Like he's like, nope, come walk with me. He gravitated towards you, and then there was the time you came over to that damn rental, 6th Street in Pekin, and his thong diaper, because he was just running around.
Oh, the thong diaper.
His pull-up or diaper rode up some.
And they told you to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And he was like dragging you into his room and shit. So
I think what happens is that in me, Henry sees an intellectual equal, and so that's what happens.
It's high praise.
Oh, baby.
What'd you say? What'd you say to him? He's like, "You're having the best day of your life right now."
Oh yeah, the kid was sitting there with a Nintendo Switch game, like a bag full of sugar, and he's on top of the world.
Yeah.
Shauna looks right at me, and her her eyes. I don't know if you've ever seen someone's eyes go black before. She says, "Stop buying Derek crap." And I was so scared I put pee in my pants. I was terrified of her.
You piddled?
I just thanked you for my Papa Smurf one. I got to replace my Party Punch.
Yeah.
No one yelled at me on your end.
Yeah.
But on my way leaving Derek at the van outside, I kind of touched him on the chest and said, hey, good luck, buddy. I don't know what shit you get for that, for buying toys, but
no,
I feel like
she just likes to tease.
I feel like I find good deals.
You do.
I'm not telling you, like, you got to go buy the new Sextard
those
play set
glasses.
They
were a good investment.
They were $3 a pop.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
And the Smurf one was $5,
especially for the chipettes. That's a tougher one to find.
And they're all 3 on there.
Yeah.
They could have charged $9. It's
yeah, they
$3.
could have. You got 3 for 1.
They all looked exactly like their boy counterparts.
It's strange.
Right? Yeah.
It's strange how they did that.
When they became teenagers.
So, okay,
they finally realized I'm attracted to myself.
So you got Alvin, Simon, Theodore over here.
Yeah.
And then you got the other 3 girl ones, and who knows what their names
Brittany
are.
is the...
Maybe. You might be right.
Dora,
no,
Simone.
I forget the other 3.
They're all standing.
Brittany's the main.
All 6 are standing.
Brittany's the Alvin.
And they do seem to be the female counterparts to the male.
Excellent. Oh, you're with a grown-up. I'll have to seat you in the adult section. Would you care for some refreshments?
Yeah, milk and cookies for everybody. 'Cause we're the girls of rock and roll. Woo! Yeah, we're the girls of rock and roll. Rock and roll, 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 roll.
In the door walks a JoJo Siwa. Where does she go?
Oh, dear.
Who does she like?
I don't know. Either way, she's going to be in her chipmunk outfit.
All of the above.
Happy Pride Month.
Takes all comers.
No, we had a great weekend, and I did a count. The only He-Man figures I had that weren't originally opened, or that were originally open, 2 of my He-Man figures, a Skeletor, Battle Cat, Panther, and Trapjaw. In He-Man shit alone, we opened 110 packages.
Damn.
That's not accounting for the Superpowers figures.
So is
that I
Shauna
opened. That was like about another 20 to 30. So getting that room together, then I've opened a couple Back to the Future figures. I finally opened my Ghostbusters. I
saw those in the photos, yeah.
Yeah, I opened those. I opened my Crystar. I opened my ROM Space Knight. I opened my Knight Rider Transformers crossover figure. My Elvira. I would say I'm probably closing in on getting this room together. I've probably opened. Fuck. Then there's the Superpowers vehicles too. Shit. I've probably opened about 200 plus packages.
Jesus,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Also, that's a lot more empty space in the house now that Shauna's going to fill with animals.
Oh yeah, you've done yourself
way.
in.
It's going to be a possum or a raccoon.
Well, I want to get back to that in a second, but with the new office and especially on opening things, that whole office should be nothing but shelves and display things. And you have a plan, I assume, to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I said,
good.
I'm about 80% of the way there. I have a lot of it has just been like, okay, now this is open. This is what this looks like. Okay, what space do I have left? What can I do here? What can I do there? Like last night or Sunday night after Henry was in bed, I moved my desk in there. It is a little busy on my desk with some bric-a-brac. Like I have some mugs, my
You've
Billy
seen
beer.
my editing station.
Yeah,
You know, that's
but
how that is.
I have
sometimes.
enough space on it to put a laptop on
Right.
it and sit and work. I don't need like a giant typewriter or all this
typewriter.
Like something that would necessitate a shit ton of space.
He pretends he's Snoopy. It was a dark and stormy night.
So I need like just a couple more like shelves or cubby bins or shelves on the wall.
Derek's downstairs working on his typewriter.
Yeah. All work and no play makes Derek.
Jazz is like yellow pudding. Hokey yellow man, little thing with the night comes out of me, and he's like, what you girl cooking to? What is the rap music? They're hipping and hopping a little bit and a little bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
No, some housekeeping at the top though. A correction.
The house looks fine.
I don't know. I got a lot of. I have a lot of bric-a-brac.
You
over
got
here
your
I'm
own
working
shit
through.
going on there.
Yeah,
It's not staying there.
I have a slight correction from our Dick Tracy episode. My friend Pam is Manny Patinkin's third cousin, and she was able to explain. Not
Did somebody call you out on
No,
that?
I messaged her because I put something
How
up
did they
about
know?
Dick Tracy and Manny Patinkin, and then she reacted to it, and I sent her a quick message. I'm like, hey, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. But I do have a quick question for you. And
How
I
you
brought
related to Mandy?
I brought it up. I was like, I want to make sure I'm not crazy. You are related to him, yes? She goes, yeah. I go, are you his niece? She goes, no. And like, she worked it out where she goes, I'm his third cousin, something. And like, she explained it. I was like, what does that even mean? Like, twice removed, blah, blah, blah. And without hesitation. It's not like there was enough of a pause for her to go and look it
Cousin
up.
fucking.
She just knew it.
Because she's been asked
Spouted
about
off what it was.
Patinkin
I'm like,
before.
and I was like, did you just know that? She's like, yeah.
Come on.
Shh, I want to hear this.
I thought that my home was my castle, with no one scrutinizing me. No pigs, no lion bitch, no hassle.
Y'all are brutalizing me. Can't a man not drink his beer in silence? Can't a man not crudely lie and scream? Can't a man not control his bitch with violence? Y'all are brutalizing me. Y'all are brutalizing me.
No, that was shite!
And like Dustin just said, I'm like, okay, you've had to explain this before.
Yep.
So Pam is related to
People
Mandy Patinkin.
are interested in the Patinkin.
How many times do you think Pam has actually met Mandy? My guess is one time. Yeah,
I think a handful of times.
And what was a guy named Mandy? What is that? Is that short? I mean, I think Amanda, but that doesn't make
Armando
sense.
Patinkin?
I don't know. He's
Maybe.
Jewish. Armando is not a Jewish name.
It
sir.
could be if they named him that.
I guess.
Could be.
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah.
They could make it Jewish.
Quip's got some beef, by the way.
Oh boy.
Quip's got some beef.
Beef with the sheep.
Well, no, he threw out an actually his words. The technique in the video game episode, the turtle bopping, it's apparently turtle tipping, but he did go on to say, if you, Jason, keeps threatening to super kick me through the barbershop window, I'll turtle tip him in real life.
Well, first of all, obviously bring it. Second of all, I think it really depends on what side of the Mason-Dixon line you're on between turtle tipping and turtle bopping.
Oh, is it a regional dialect?
I know
like
people.
Steamed hams?
Yeah.
Pop and soda.
If you're from the Southwest and you go to a diner, so I would
Coke.
That's exactly it. I would like
Could be a
Coke.
Sprite.
Yes. So you have to say, like, I want a Coke of Sprite, which doesn't make any sense. You know,
It's more work.
most people say soda or pop, or I say sody pop because it's cute.
Sody pop. It is adorable.
But there's a part of the country that says, I'll have a Coke. And they say, what kind of Coke you want? And to me, I'd be like, that's an insane question. I just told you.
That's a foolish question.
But
Pepsi free.
Sometimes it is like,
Can't
I'll have
give
a
you a
Pepsi free
Pepsi-free?
Coke. Yeah. You have to order something if you want to.
Just give me a tab. Look, just give me something without any
What do you
sugar.
give him, coffee?
What do you give coffee? Got some correspondence from our friend Bobo up in Milwaukee as well
That's
in
our
regards
Bobo.
to sausage mascot races.
Oh.
He goes on to say, hey, Milwaukee correspondent Bobkey here. My friend Aaron used to work for the Brewers, the Rays too, but who's counting? Hashtag humble brag for my friend. We love that for Aaron. He did many races as a sausage, and I asked him about the races and a few other sausage questions. Here's the response he sent me.
We put out the task.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he answered.
We threw the gauntlet and he picked it up. He said, hey, winners aren't predetermined. It's always a real race, with the one caveat being the mini sausage races on Sunday, where the big sausages keep it even for the little ones, but those are even more random than the normal. The costumes are all pretty much equally not aerodynamic except for chorizo, which is a bit worse because of the sombrero.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make you rotate because you only race once or maybe twice a homestand, so it generally evens out. The savvy vets get good at looking up at the scoreboards to get a sense of where everyone is, since you have no peripheral vision in those things. They generally don't smell too bad because it's mostly hard plastic inside, so they don't absorb much of anything.
I found that interesting.
That
it's
was
hard plastic on the inside.
Going out in the parking lots during pregame of a game in July and having to dance in 100 plus degrees is the sweatiest I've ever been in my life. Sausage facts.
Yeah.
Sausage facts.
Wow, that's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
It was information I never would have been able to have access to, and I appreciate that.
There's no way of getting that information otherwise.
Nope. And Seth Kane was kind enough to give us some shit about the Smurf episode. Yeah, you morons. Get your June 4A facts right.
Yeah.
She was dead.
I don't even know what that is.
You famously don't. know
Joke's on you, pal.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
I saw an
buddy.
old article, and Derek thought she was still alive, too.
Yeah.
Who's she the voice of Smurfette?
Jokey Smurf.
Yeah.
And in the past, the voice of Rocky
Rocky the
from
Squirrel.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Jokey's on her then.
Yeah.
Jokey Smurf. Jokey Smurf.
She was a right good old dame back in the day.
She was a hip lady.
Yep.
You guys know why we're here tonight?
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that this is a show that we do because we're going to get me well.
We're recording Yesterdaze.
Do you have like a percentile of how well you are now? I think it's better than when we started.
It's far better than when we
That's
started.
good.
I promise you that.
I'm getting better.
No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment.
Oh, I can't take him like that. It's against regulations.
I don't want to go on the car.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I can't take him.
I feel fine.
Well, do us a favour.
I can't.
Well, when's your next run?
Thursday.
You think I'll go for a walk?
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look.
Trust the process.
What do you think? You have a ballpark?
As far as percentage of better
Are you
compared to where
further?
it was?
Yeah, further along than your office is right now, or is the office in better shape?
We need to add more shelves to Derek.
To Derek's healing process. You're looking at adding shelves to a room, man.
We've
but you
opened
gotta,
200 core
we need to
memories.
take an X-Acto knife and stickers to Derek.
You gotta add shelves to you, bro.
Before you can add shelves to others, you must first add shelves to yourself.
man. Can we make that a shirt?
You know, if they're going to make a shirt that says "The Pope" in the style of the Chicago Bears, you sure as fuck right we can make a shirt that says that.
I'm wearing my birthday present.
It's
One of my birthday presents.
best birthday ever.
Yeah. Actually, the day itself was horrible. Ugh.
Oh,
Just
my God.
Long weekend. Ugh.
Oh,
Rough.
my God.
No,
Sorry.
we-
Birthdays, fuck them.
it wasn't. Who cares? I was 43. Who cares? It's not
A prime number. It's
significant.
fucking rad.
It's fucking rad as
Few and
shit.
far between. The further you get out, the fewer prime numbers are
The
there.
Obama birthday.
Embrace it.
Yeah,
It is the Obama birthday.
I'm hitting a multiple of 11, so you know that's good for me.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
4 times the 11.
Yep.
That's your lucky number.
Yep.
There you go.
44 is going to be a good one.
Now we're here tonight talking about Christopher Pike because it is a pick from Allison Troy.
Who dat?
Who dat? Allison Troy, she's the retro toy princess. She's my friend.
She's a producer.
and she is a producer patron.
Oh.
She wields way too much power.
Do we have producer and then like executive producer? Or is it just producer level?
Formerly known as
Producer.
God.
His God. No, just producer, and then it's down from
Do
there.
you pray? Do you pray to Allison Troy?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Is she a witchy woman?
witchy woman?
His pulse is fine.
Looks like a minor concussion. Let me see what I can do to relieve the swelling.
Doctor? 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 Doctor, I think we're losing him.
Witchy woman.
Well, what does she do with the color? She's the color. She colors. Right?
Colors, and she'll also do. One of my favorite things she does on her channel is action figure guides, like from back in the day. So, like, remember when you'd buy an action figure, and there was usually, especially with Kenner, there was a little booklet in there, and it would show you not only what else was in the line you were buying, but show other lines.
Yeah, you
so
got
like
your prototypes.
you would buy, you'd get it, and like let's say you get a Jurassic Park figure, and there's. Well, this doesn't line up. You buy some figure, and then it's like, oh, there's the Congo figures. Oh, there's the, oh, God. Bone Warriors, I think, was one of them, too, or something like that. Little booklets.
Velocipaster.
Velocipaster Park.
Can you picture that?
Yeah, all I can think
Don't
about.
listen to Danzig.
See, because it's a place to go. It's a church for dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But it's a double meaning for you guys because of
Yes.
So the dinosaur looks
Bring your
like
dinosaur to
Pastor Park.
Velociraptor Park.
Have you guys seen that movie, Velocipaster?
No.
It's a real movie.
No, I know it's a real movie.
I want a Jurassic Park figure, like Grant. You know, what's the guy's name? Neil.
Sam Neill.
Yeah, but like the figure is built like the crash test dummies. So when the dinosaur bites him, like his limbs and stuff can come off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the toilet guy. He gets ripped in half.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With his pants around his ankles.
Yeah, I want the guys
Hard
where
way
you
to
can
die.
rip them apart.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens in the movie.
The closest thing I've ever seen to that was the what year did X-Men come out? Was it 2000 or 2001?
There's a lot of X-Men.
The very first
movie?
one. The movie.
2000, I think.
My favorite. I've been thinking about this toy line a lot. I had the entire fucking toy line. The Sabretooth figure came with a cop. Have you seen it?
I think I have.
Where it's like he's just kind of sitting there. It looks weird. He's holding a donut and all this shit. And there's like a button in here where it's like Sabretooth can hit him and he goes limp. It's more or less like a marionette. And then there's a thing on the back. You wind it up.
Tighten it up.
Tighten him back
It's
up.
ridiculous.
One of my favorite action figure features ever. It's the dumbest fucking thing.
Well, I know,
It's
like
the best.
He-Man had the chest that moved, the battle damage.
Yeah. Oh, Henry thought that was cool when we opened that up this weekend.
And then you also have like a lot of the speaking of Jurassic Park, some of them had like chunks that you can
Dino
come off,
damage, yeah.
and like all of a sudden you're looking at its ribs.
Yeah.
It's kinda
The
fucked
Dino
up.
damage figures. That was fucked up, but kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did Henry get to open some of the figures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we ended up making it.
So you had fun with that
Yeah,
part.
yeah. He
Christmas in May.
Yeah.
It was something, man. It was definitely a core memory weekend. We had a really good time. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
And it sounds like Christopher Pike is a core memory for Allison Trey, Retro Toy Princess.
There it is. There it
1,500
is.
subs. It's true. It's true. She's a big fan of his work. But his name actually isn't Christopher Pike. His name is Kevin Christopher McFadden. He is just best known by his pseudonym, his nom de plume.
Yeah.
Did you have a nom de plume? You wrote a book.
Jay.
I did. What?
Derek J. Hoover.
No, I my name is on there, but there's other stuff.
It was called Mr. Wisteria, right?
Yes.
Now on Amazon.
And it's what's funny is I was going through one of my storage bins and stuff, and I found printed out the sequel. I've never gotten off my ass to continue that. I want to redo the first book because it still has. If you order it now, you're still going to get a version of it that has a
plot hole.
It has a foreword from my shitbird ex-wife.
Oh, interesting.
Did she help finance the publishing though?
No.
Okay, I was going to say if she did,
but
you kind of got to leave that there.
No, it's in our divorce decree.
Okay.
Oh, is it
that I kept the book.
It's called a decree.
Yeah, when you petition for divorce, you draft something called a divorce decree. Who gets what, and that is in there. Mr. Hoover retains all rights, distribution, blah blah blah, to the copyright of his book and all the materials related to it.
So now we can make action figures. She can't get anything.
She can't get shit.
How much inspiration did you take from Bret Easton Ellis? Were you like high on his shit when you were writing this book?
I was pretty high on his shit.
Yeah.
So there's other stuff that I wrote that kind of took that subversive. He's in a genre along with like Jay McInerney as well. It's called transgressive fiction. Oh Jesus, Chuck Palahniuk falls under that as well.
Choke.
Yeah, shit
Fight
like
Club,
Choke,
right?
Fight Club,
Yeah.
Invisible Monsters. So I was a huge, especially in college, a huge Bret Easton Ellis fan. I was a big fan of Less Than Zero, Rules of Attraction.
What's that one that came out later? It was like Leather Recliner or something like that.
No.
Imperial Bedrooms.
Imperial Bedrooms.
That's what it was.
Imperial Bedrooms.
Yeah, they're
was,
all Elvis Costello.
well, not all of them,
albums
but
or songs.
his first book, Less Than Zero, was taken from Elvis Costello. So its sequel was taken from Elvis Costello as well, Imperial Bedrooms. But his was he of course had Less Than Zero. He had the Rules of Attraction. There was
American Psycho.
My need to engage in homicidal behavior on a massive scale cannot be corrected, but I have no other way to fulfill my needs.
See me with your eyes. I wear a good disguise. Somehow you still think you know me. My life is empty now. My heart is blackened out. But I gotta fit in and I also gotta be honest with myself before I kill somebody else. 'Cause the world has done a number on me. Compassion is devoid. I'm always so annoyed. My selfishness it now consumes me. But that's okay, 'cause no one seems to recognize me anyway. I'm mistaken for somebody else constantly throughout my day. I won't get caught 'cause no one knows. Whoa, that I'm an American Psycho. I know what brand you wear.
Yes, American
I know
Psycho,
what kind of
Glamorama. which there were some accusations around the time Zoolander came out that it ripped off Glamorama.
I can't imagine Zoolander being a ripoff of anything.
Maybe the part where like they spray each other with gasoline.
Maybe
that could be
specifically
in an
that.
album.
Maybe just that, or the keytar part. That's it.
The keyboard tag. Lunar Park came out when I was in college. And then I haven't read Imperial Bedrooms. I tried reading American Psycho. I
have it.
Like, I enjoy the movie. I own it. I may try to read it again. It's a tough sit, man.
You know
it's
who to talk to.
fucking
I want to
graphic.
borrow a copy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's on my shelf.
It's fucking graphic. It's fucking graphic as shit.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast the other day. The guy was talking about. He's like, it was just like page after page of talking about like his hair products. I was like, it was tough to get through. So
there came a point where it's like I kind of got over Ellis's shit because it's like there is something to being descriptive while you're writing, but he started. It's one of those things where I feel like he got complimented on it so much in Less Than Zero, and
it's what they want from you.
Like, and Rules of Attraction.
That's exactly it.
I'm going to do this, and then it's like, Jesus Christ! Like, there are some things about that in American Psycho that I do really enjoy, and it does translate nicely into the movie because it does kind of showcase Patrick Bateman's obsession with the consumerism of everything,
videotapes,
what's the materialism of it all?
Yeah.
And we talked about this in PR class, our desktop publishing class. The business card scene and just how descriptive.
There are multiple business card scenes, right?
The main one,
okay.
The main one where he wants to see Marcus Allen. He's like, let's.
Isn't that great? Like the close-up shots. He's almost like sweating in anticipation.
He was. He's like, Patrick, the gay guy, the guy who's revealed to be gay, the redhead dude. He's like, Patrick, are you okay? You're sweating. Yeah. And he just drops the card and because he's pissed off his friend likes
it's a
the guy's
flick.
card.
We were just talking about that. Were you and I?
So,
and about how like Christian Bale just like he fucking nails it. He just absolutely nails that role.
Always good.
Yeah. That's why if they are making a remake, oh boy, I don't know.
Do you like American Psycho?
It's okay.
Although originally polarizing to audiences and critics alike, it developed a much-deserved cult following when released on digital video disc, or DVD. There it found a second life and really came into its own commercially and artistically. The movie works both as a grim examination of male vanity while also maintaining real genre thrills, justifying these tonal shifts by placing the audience inside the head of the duplicitous lead character. Christian Bale's dynamite performance gives it a big boost. The role almost went to Leo, but nobody could have brought that certain pathos and charisma to it quite like Bale. A role he later recalled a shade of in Christopher Nolan's Batman pictures.
Hey.
Yes, Al?
Why are there newspapers all over the place? Is that like a Huey Lewis on the news joke or something?
No, Al.
Hey, is that a raincoat?
Yes, it is. In 2005, Lionsgate released this, The Uncut. I think it's an undisputed masterpiece. A movie so entertaining, most people probably don't listen to the message.
Most people probably don't listen to the lyrics.
But they should, because it's not just a great character study, but a sardonic metaphor for 1980s greed and materialism. Hey, Al! Try parodying one of my songs now, you stupid bastard.
I want a new duck, one that won't try to bite, one that won't chew a hole in my socks, one that won't quack all night.
They tried a sequel with Mila Kunis.
Yeah, that was...
And Shatner is in it, I think.
Maybe that would have been the Christopher Pike version of American Psycho, because it would have had to been a girl. Like he
did have a lot of heroines.
Yeah.
But no, I flirted with having a pen name. There were some short stories I wrote, and I was going to submit under a pen name, but then I was like, nah.
Can you say what it is?
Grayson Pierce was going to be my pen name.
Grayson Pierce.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was like, no, I am who I am. And
Dustin,
I
pen name?
I repurposed that name into a character.
What's mine?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
You never came up with one. You never thought maybe
No,
if I perform
'cause,
or do this.
Like if I was going to go into broadcasting, the decision it was either going to be I just drop my last name and I just go by Dustin Ryan because it does roll well, but then it's like the two first name things and it's not my real last name. But Ryan is a last name people use, clearly. But Wyckoff, I was like, there's nobody else is going to have that last name in that line of work. It's just. I'm going to be pronouncing it, and they'll learn to pronounce it properly.
There you go.
So, I don't know.
What about you, big guy?
Buck naked.
Ah, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
I mean, if I were to perform, that's probably what I would go
That would be
with.
your stage name.
Harry Areola.
Harryola.
Areola. Well, let's talk about Mr. Pike, won't we please? He was born on November 12th, 1955. Wasn't that the day after
next week's
Marty arrives in 1950? He arrives November 11th, 1955. Does he not?
That might be. I know there's like October 26th in the beginning, and I just know that because my birthday's the next day, and I always thought that was cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's right. It really happens right around that time in Back to the Future.
It might be. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. We'll confirm next week. Next month.
Maybe.
In New York City, but he grew up in California.
Get a rope.
He would attend college briefly, ultimately dropping out to work odd jobs while getting a writing career off the ground. Initially taking a stab at sci-fi and adult mystery, Pike would begin writing teen thrillers after a suggestion by his editor. In honor of him, we use his birthday for your music and movie trivia. Your number one song was Autumn Leaves by Roger Williams.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that, Mr. Audiophile?
No, but yeah, we'd be talking about it on Dutch's Jukebox eventually.
Yeah,
perhaps.
that's right.
Oh, yeah.
So I may hear it eventually. It may
Yeah.
not make the cut. We'll see.
Your number one movie was Cinerama Holiday, which apparently...
Oh, that's just leaning into the new technology of...
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, Cinerama was like a... I hate to make this comparison. The National Lampoons of its time. It wasn't funny,
Yeah.
but it was just like films that would be about like different road people going on road trips. A lot of like voiceover with like B-roll footage, if I'm not
okay.
mistaken. And people, I mean, cinema was still fairly new. People loved seeing shit like this. It would get bumped by Guys and Dolls.
Oh.
Pike's entrance into the young adult horror and thrillers genre was 1985's Slumber Party. Initially, Pike's story would center around a teen girl who had pyrokinetic powers, but this would be dropped at his editor's suggestion.
Firestarter.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Yes.
Stephen King's Firestarter.
King did that, and it had Drew Barrymore's in it.
Stephen King did it. Stephen King did it.
That's not fair. Stephen King did everything, right?
Especially Coke.
She's in Cat's Eye, too.
She's in it.
She's a King kid.
She was a King kid.
It's not after school care for children, King's Kids.
Yeah, I pulled my kid out of it because that place was garbage.
Bebe's kids way better.
I will
reviews.
take any opportunity to shit talk that place.
They gave all the kids got staph infection, right?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Not while Henry was there.
I'll say that on the
Go for
record.
Go for it.
My name is Derek J. Hoover, and King's Kids gave the children staph
And
infection.
I, Jason Tosher, approve of that.
Is it the King of Kings?
Truly you are the King of Kings.
Oh, truly you are the King of Kings.
Truly you are the King of Kings.
Drink up, Judah Ben-Hur.
I feel like this is a good time for Seminole Sally to come back.
What y'all talking about?
Something about Seminole Sally in your intro made me think that she was going to appear on this show.
Probably because talking about Goosebumps a little.
Yep, that's it.
That's the ticket.
That's what it is.
The story would shift to focusing on a group of teens encountering bizarre and violent events while on a weekend ski trip.
Kids go skiing together?
Hold on. I was
It's
just going to
the
say.
80s, I guess.
I was just going to ask that because when I was writing this,
Cocaine
I thought of
holiday.
it. I thought of like different things when we were kids that older kids at church got to do.
Yep.
Ski trips were really a fucking thing in
I
like the
went on
late
one.
70s into the early to mid 90s, I think.
We're going to Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
They have a
Quad City.
We're going to
Mount
machine
Chestnut.
up there. Mount Chestnut. They have a machine that makes snow.
Yeah.
You ever heard of anything like that? Jesus Christ, it makes fucking snow. It's like a big snow cone machine.
Yeah.
Is there a giant Snoopy
I went on
top?
the Black Diamond one there.
No.
The Black Diamond one there is way tamer than a normal Black Diamond.
Yes, it is.
Jeez.
Yes,
It was the first time I'd been on skis, and I was like, I want something a little more challenging. And I was like, let's just go for the it's up. It's over before I know it. If I fall, I'm gonna be down at the bottom of the hill.
I fell so bad.
And I rode that bitch out.
Like I was stuck. I fell, landed flat on my back, and the way I landed, my legs were turned.
Yeah, they just had
and I
3
couldn't
hills.
move. So like,
We're not meant to do that.
no.
In Illinois, no.
It is the only,
Especially
time,
in Illinois.
It is the only time in my life I've gone skiing. I've never had.
It was a
desire to
big
go again.
hill.
Outside of Omaha, Nebraska, it's the fucking flattest state in the union. We shouldn't be skiing here.
Yeah, no shit.
It's not for us.
No. But that was a big thing, especially like me and the guys are gonna go skiing for the weekend. Like the freedom you had as a high schooler back in the day, Jesus Christ!
No cell phones.
Yeah,
Can't
Nobody's
be contacted.
checking on you.
yeah. If there's an emergency, like
Good luck.
That's how all those teens died in all these horror movies.
yeah,
That's why modern day horror films, they have to find a way like, oh, my battery's dead. Oh, the cell phone was taken. Oh, there's no signal here.
Yeah.
You know, they have to write it out because cell phones solve so many of your problems.
yes, it really does.
Yeah.
His editor would sell the manuscript to Scholastic Books, the YA novel being released in 1985.
That's how I found out about these books.
Scholastic Fair.
Yeah, hell yeah.
God, I missed the book fair.
Book orders.
They
and all
apparently
that.
still do the book fair.
And it's still the flimsy 2-page sheet that comes in a book, and the teacher has to remove the
fucking
staples.
tissue paper.
Yeah, and they just pass it out, and then you get your pen, and you're circling away. Unless you're the kid that doesn't like to read, and then you just crumple it up.
Was that you?
No, I
Was there
loved
a-
reading.
Was there
I
a
was
dick?
like,
I was going to say, was there a dick in your class?
oh, I'm sure there was a dick in
And
my
take
class.
the paper and make origami out of it.
Yeah.
Make a little balloon box.
Or maybe
Maybe a shrimp or crane.
he wanted a book, and his parents just didn't
I
encourage
can't get it,
reading.
so no one
and
else
he
can
knew,
get it.
he knew not to take it home.
His
I just
next
made everybody sad.
His next novel, Weekend, a story revolving around a revenge plot during a stay at an oceanside Mexican villa, would be released by Scholastic as well in 1986. In that same year, he would publish his last novel with Scholastic, the chiller thriller Chain Letter, that saw a group of teens being confronted by an unknown person via chain letters due to their accidental killing of a stranger and subsequent cover-up of the act. This is I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, this is the book I remember. I was like,
This is the one you remember.
I was looking at the covers and going through the lineups, because the thing is, there's one Christopher Pike. Well, technically, there's no Christopher Pike, but there were so many copycats in that YA field, especially with Scholastic,
Like light teen horror.
and all the covers were in that style, like
like the Babysitter's Club or like the Hardy Boys. That kind of like.
I'm talking like horror ones.
The horror ones. So it's like the view through a keyhole or their image in a mirror. I know.
I had one that was called Funhouse.
Yeah.
You could have told me that was a Christopher Pike book, and I would have believed you.
Most
It
of
wasn't.
these, like his especially, and copycats of it. There were some where it was like a painted or drawn cover, but his had a lot of like photograph,
Very
kind
bright
of shit,
colors.
bright colors
Bold
with like
fonts.
embossed font
Yeah.
that was like usually silver
It
or
was
gold.
It was a very specific type of book, and it was
Yes.
just like, well, yeah,
Picture-
that's the new one for this month. I'll get that.
Picture
You know?
something akin to the cover to Flowers in the Attic. If that helps. Granted, very different fucking genre there, but that kind of foreboding looking kind of cover.
People wonder why
Arsenic in the
there's
cookies.
so much like step porn now. I mean, look no further than
Flowers
this,
in the
This
Attic.
rests solely on VC
Rule
Andrews' shoulders.
34.
Rule 34. And then people wonder why there's so many gerbils and asses. I mean, look no further than Flowers for Algernon.
Yeah, Flowers in the Algernon.
In my Algernon.
In my Algernon. Down here.
Down here. Yeah.
Yeah. From here, the bulk of Pike's works would be released through Simon & Schuster.
Was that, do you think, Pike's peak?
I don't know that it would be considered Pike's peak.
It was when he was his most popular. He most published.
I'm sorry, did he just call us ridiculous?
Possibly. The Pike's peak reference. We were just talking about skiing. I thought it was topical.
You need to change your attitude.
I can think things are ridiculous.
That's fine.
It's usually me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it's fine. I like it. Pike would go on to form a large body of work, even eventually writing 6 novels for adult audiences between 92 and 2007.
That's the Rule 34 ones.
But yeah, exactly. But would come to be known for his 2 landmark series of books, The Midnight Club, which was aimed more at young adults, and Spooksville, which leaned more towards children's horror.
I like Spooksville.
I think I had a Spooksville book. What's that? What's that?
I like Toto's.
Toto's.
I like Toto.
Toto, Bob.
You gonna go see Toto in Chicago?
I don't think I'm going to go to Chicago to see Toto. Who else with him?
Men at Wook.
Oh, that's
Christopher Cross. Not Chris Cross.
Christopher Cross. Run Like the Wind?
Yeah. Him, Colin
He's got
Hay,
such a
and
long way
company.
to go.
Where are they playing?
He's got
Tinley
such a long
Park.
way to go. Such a long way to go.
Yeah. Tinley Park. Lawn tickets, $30.
Oh, man, that is...
$30. When?
That's a maybe.
When?
It's on a Saturday night. It's
When?
in August.
It's in
August. That's a maybe.
That's a maybe, I think, for Team
pretty good
Hoover,
lineup.
because that's a good... We can leave the kiddo with Grandma.
There you go. Keep it in mind. I like Toto. You like Toto. We all like Toto.
I do like Toto. I like Toto. Here's a little trivia for you. The pen name Christopher Pike is taken from the Star Trek character of the same name. That would be James Tiberius Kirk's predecessor on the USS Enterprise.
What happened to him?
He died. I
What?
think.
Red shirt.
A
He died
captain
of
was a
his-
red shirt?
That's when they found out it was bad luck.
The captain...
And
what
they
color...
gave them to the people they
The captain is dead. What color shirt was he wearing? Red.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh, dear.
From here on out, if you want a guy to die, dress him in red. 10-4.
Good, buddy. Now, Pike would cite his influences as Arthur C. Clarke, Isaac Asimov. Those would be his biggest sci-fi inspirations. Robert Heinlein, Agatha Christie kind of inspired the mystery side of his writing. And, of course, horror was Stephen King.
Oh, really?
Stephen King was...
I mean, this Christopher Pike, born 1955. Stephen King couldn't have been born that much earlier than that.
Well, King broke first. And, like, once King, like, started publishing, I mean, he was fucking everywhere, man. Especially in the 70s and into the 80s. Like, no wonder that guy did as much fucking coke as he did. He just farting out books left and right. That
He
were
turned
selling.
in a Swamp Thing in Creepshow.
He more or
That's
less
true.
did.
Kind of.
I was always told the best time in human history was in the United States, mid-Coke, pre-AIDS. I heard that was the best time to be alive.
I've heard that, actually.
What's that?
Post Josie.
Yeah, I should mention Josie in there. There's a very narrow window.
Very, very thin window in there.
And Stephen King took full advantage.
He really did. He really, really did.
God bless him. Oh, did you see that new? There's a trailer for. I think it's called "Welcome to Derry."
Oh, I knew they were making
tell
it.
of this.
So if you like Stephen King and you like the Maine and the Derry of it all and the
He's got
It, you like
a lot of shit set in there.
There's a lot of stuff in the book that didn't make it into the movie, so I'm
Like the child orgy.
yeah. So that'll be in there.
Cocaine!
Another thing that's in the book that ain't in this movie is the controversial sex scene where Beverly has sex with all the boys in the sewer. And I will admit, reading it in the book is kind of like, what the fuck? Because it is sort of like...
Throws you off?
Yeah, like this is the final battle where they're battling it. As it's described, it's not pornographic. It's not, it's basically Beverly knew all the boys had a crush on her. So they all knew they all liked her. And they're all freaking out. Now remember, this creature feeds upon their fear. So she's like, how do I get these kids not to be scared? Okay, I know they all like me. So she starts making out with one, and then now next one. And it is basically a way for them to get their mind off of being scared, was to concentrate on their love for her. So that's basically why it's in there. I know cocaine is a hell of a drug, fucking Stephen King.
So that'll
Cocaine!
be in there.
Anyway, that's coming up. It could be interesting. It's set in the 60s, I think, which is cool.
That sounds right.
It feels very like they're trying to capture like the Stranger Things. It Part 1, the newer one with Andy Muschietti, who directed that. How that was kind of cashing in on the nostalgia 80s.
Well, and they
Stranger
had
Things.
Finn Wolfhard in it, too.
Yeah, the directly. Yeah,
He's over Stranger Things. from what I hear.
Oh yeah,
they're all done with. They don't want. They're
well. This is the last.
It's
the trailer
defined
just
their
dropped.
careers. Millie Bobby Brown, Bon Jovi.
Did you send that thing yesterday? Or maybe, I don't know if you guys saw this. I took a.
That's her new name.
Maybe we can
Millie
send
Bobby
this
Brown, Bon Jovi.
in our Twitter later. But I saw this last night before I went to bed. I haven't sent it to my sister. Or my daughter rather. I forgot this. This is a picture from Twitter, and it says the first look at Stranger Things season 5.
Grown-ups.
and it's got the guys from Grown-ups. My daughter will always give me shit because I'll be like, I heard the new season of Stranger Things is coming out. They're all 30 years old. I joke about this. She's like, I know you think they're 30, but this is the exact joke that I do, so it resonates with me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to see Kevin James show up as a child in Stranger Things?
Well, it's interesting you say that because the trailer just dropped for season 5, the final season, and in one of the cutscenes, it looks like they've picked up a new buddy, and he is kind of heavy set.
He's dead.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Kid's dead.
That kid is dead.
I will probably be watching, but it is.
Oh, I'm going to absolutely. It's time to end it though.
Don't take 2.5 years between each season.
The one dude's the Human Torch now.
Yeah, from last season.
Which guy?
The metal guy that everybody liked.
Eddie.
The Hellfire Club.
The leader of the Hellfire Club. He's Human Torch.
Oh,
now.
he's Human Torch?
He's Johnny Storm, baby.
He's just not a metalhead
okay.
with long Kurt Hammett hair. Now he's like blonde and dreamy.
That guy, and I don't want to get graphic here, but I think that guy from Stranger Things was part of a sexual awakening for my young niece.
Oh, dear.
Because she's like, I want to know more about Metallica now.
Oh.
Yeah, she got like she got interested because of that guy. And I was like,
dear.
Yeah. But I mean, like
he is cute.
A couple seasons before that Australian guy who's the older brother,
Dacre Montgomery, yeah.
Who's the older brother of that?
Billy.
Yeah,
Billy
he
Hargrove.
He was kind of a sexual awakening for me.
He was. I ain't ashamed.
I'm in my Billy era.
I'm in my Billy era.
I want to suck Billy's
Allison
cock
has
now.
described me as heteroflexible, and yeah, Dacre Montgomery is a smoke show.
He was off-brand Efron.
Hell yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
I could
Timu
see that.
Efron.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Like slave children put them together.
That's why
The same kids that worked for Kathy Lee Gifford.
Hell yeah.
Sewing her damn clothes together.
The sweatshop. She had no idea, guys.
No
okay.
idea.
Think
No
of
idea.
Cody.
Think of Cody, damn it. Though known as a whore writer.
Cody's 43.
I don't give a shit, Ma. Just keep making the clothes.
Keep making the clothes, Mom. Drink your white Zin.
Kind of a babe at some point, right?
Kathy Lee?
Yeah.
I think
she was
she's
cute.
She got a little bit hotter the older she got.
You might be right
Yeah.
about that, actually. Yeah.
Like there was just something like, oh.
Kathy Lee is always just kind of drunk enough.
Where it's like
All right,
you're gonna say something and you're gonna get very touchy.
There's gonna be a window here.
Like you're gonna be one of those like you're gonna laugh at the dumbest jokes I make and you're gonna keep like touching me. I'm like, oh, okay.
I guess I asked for this one, didn't I?
Oh, my master! I've been in that bottle for so very long, and I'm so very happy to see you, master.
You've been looking for an excuse to wear that dress for a long time now, and you're finally in it. What have you brought your master? Where are you, darling?
The stupid bottle, that's what I brought you.
Well, thank you very much. It's very
My
nice.
master, you haven't called on me for so long.
I may call on you yet. I may call on you yet. Yeah, you could use a bunch of flowers. Hi, everybody. It's just another Thursday around here. August 30th, 1998. I've been fooling around with this master thing so long that I guess you decided to do a little... What are you, my genie or something?
Yes, master.
Every wish is your command?
I guess the moral is watch out what you wish for, you may get it.
That's right. And you may get it yet.
Oh, I hope so, master.
Okay.
You see, it's all over the Bible. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Spitball. Okay, yellow man, little thing where the guy comes out of the face and he's like, what you cooking, you? What he's gonna rap music. They're hipping and hopping and a bit and a bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
All
keep
right.
touching your arm. You're like, all right.
Your
Call me Regis.
Look, I know Frank's dead.
Your hand's on my belt buckle.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
More Chardonnay?
Though known as a horror writer, readers would note that elements of sci-fi, spirituality, and mythology will find their ways into his works. Additionally, Pike's themes also were a bit more mature, leaning more into the adult side of young adult. These factors often differentiated him from one of his counterparts, competitors, and contemporaries of the time.
Oh.
And that is a good segue to talk about R.L. Stein versus Christopher Pike.
Yeah.
Because I think that's something that has to be said.
I
in
read
an
a
episode
lot
like this.
more of R.L. Stein's work, and clearly the TV show had a lot to add to his popularity.
I think, because there's some stuff that comes up about R.L. Stein in my notes here that I wasn't fucking aware of, that I thought was batshit crazy. But I think this is why, it's part of why Stein was able to be more present than Pike was, or more popular as it was. As it were, sorry.
Appreciated his more because it dealt with like more supernatural stuff, whereas I feel Christopher Pike's books seemed a little more reality based for my young mind.
Yeah, there wasn't as much of a fantasy element to it. Like the scary part of it was
I
these
think
are
that was the
people
appeal for
doing
me.
these things, not a ghost or not a a werewolf of a fever swamp.
I put on a scary mask, get stuck to my face. Oh, no!
I didn't know Christopher Pike stuff. I read a little bit about him today, but when it comes to like R.L. Stein, like the R.L. Stein didn't invent that genre.
No.
It was just, it became very popular in the 90s.
Yes.
And very accessible. It's just kind of saying, hey,
good marketing.
Oh, for sure.
Very good.
Basically saying, hey, we know you like Halloween. What if it was Halloween all year long?
All the time.
Yeah, and you can just dive into these short little books with this large font whenever you want. And then the TV show.
I think that's part of it. The large font. I think that's part of it too. Is how these books were positioned and presented and marketed.
And they all had very similar artwork on the front, and the kind of the green, bubbly, drippy font they would use.
Well, I think what you just described, that's more Goosebumps.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Goosebumps.
Pike didn't really use that much. That was more.
I'm definitely talking R.L. Stein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something interesting about Stein's career is that his started a bit earlier with Scholastic Press's humor magazine geared towards teens, Bananas. From 1975 to 1984. Stein's first horror novel, Blind Date, released in 1986, and, for the most part, horror is what Stein would become known for. While Stein would see a massive hit with horror series such as Fear Street, which has apparently been adapted into 3 movies.
4 now.
Oh, it's up to 4 now.
A few years ago, just like I think it was like a month.
At the time I
apart
wrote
from each
this,
other.
it was up to 3.
I don't know how long you wrote that, but one just came out. There was the Fear Street, like 1999. It was a trilogy of films that were all connected.
Yeah,
and they were there's some graphic shit, like as far as gore and horror.
Fear Street kind of scared the shit out of me.
These were R-rated films.
Yeah,
a new one just came out within the past few weeks, and I think it was something like Prom, something like Fear Street Prom or Prom
Queen
Night or Prom.
Night.
Yeah, something like that. Queen or Date or something. It just I haven't seen it yet. I would watch it. And these are straight to Netflix. There's some sort of deal they have.
I saw the
first
first couple.
Yeah.
I saw the first trilogy and I enjoyed them. It was cool.
I
to
think
see.
I'd check them out. Like, I'm not a huge horror guy, but I think I would check those out.
The first one was set modernly, and it was there's supernatural elements for sure. The second one was like set in the like the 80s. Like it was supposed to be. It's basically like Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
It was set at a summer camp with all these kids and stuff, and then the third one went back in time to like the late 1700s. It was an interesting, and then they bring it all back together at the end.
Gotcha.
But there is a market for that, and there's been recent successes with some of these adaptations.
Yeah. Well, and Pike had his own success with it too. Once we get to additional media, but the Fear Street series, for example, would have several spin-offs, as it turns out, or subtitles under the series. But obviously, as we kind of mentioned, he is most famously known for the Goosebumps series of books that would go on to be a multimedia franchise. Each series would spawn a massive number of books, movies, and television shows, as well as video games. Additionally, he would be this is what blew my mind. He was apparently a co-creator and head writer of Eureka's Castle.
Oh, look, my castle music box.
Right?
Ready? Here we go.
Oh, wow.
What?
Where?
Well, I know.
Guys. Ready.
Ready?
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.